welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video and welcome to the show prep vlog. So I've already done quite a bit of the prep. I rode this morning just to test the brakes and make sure she's listening to me and, you know, we're in tune with what's happening. And then we had a massive storm, but luckily I made it in time back to the stables before that. Then we bathed her. I wanted to vlog, but we were really just pushed for time. So yeah, all the cleaning stuff is here. It was pouring rain now. We had a big storm. But we made it back, we made it in, and she's super shiny. And oh, so excited. So we've entered a training show. It's about 20 kilometers from here. And we ride tomorrow morning. It's an eventing show. So there's 3 classes, a dressage test, a little jumping course in the arena, and then a cross-country course. So yeah, I just entered really small 35, so very nervous. I just want her to get used to the jumps because we don't have a lot of fillers and colored poles and things like that. We'll see how she goes. Let's see your main mate. Wow, it's pretty. So just separate them like this and then I can plait them. What's that? So she had a bit of like, I don't know if it's mange. There's pigs over here, so just excuse that. But yeah, the midges kind of got hold of her. So we've been treating her, but yeah, you can still see on her face she's got some scabs and things. So yeah, we've done the best we can, and she's still healing on her skin. It's unfortunately just one of those things. But yeah, summertime in South Africa is a bit harsh. And the other friends are there waiting for dinner time. Hey guys, so we are on the road. Abby boxed all right this morning, and then our army behind us. I'm so excited, a little bit nervous, but I'm sure she'll be fine once we get there. He's walking with me. Didn't even get to warm up, but we're okay.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, maybe that way for the court.
Hello, steady, sturdy. Go.
Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We'll have a ball. I'm sweet like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of.
Come share.
Mm.
Good girl. How was it?
It was fun. It was better than the jumping.
You like the
Much
cross
better.
country?
Yeah. That's what we practice the most, in the bush. She's like more comfortable with that. Girl, did you see how funny she jumped? Like massive. Yeah, so we did really well in the cross country. We had a clear round. We did well. The jumping and the dressage still needs a lot of work, but it's fine. It's experience that counts. She's doing much better in the cross country. She's here behind us. Now they're gonna put the jumps up a little bit for the next class, which we're also gonna do, and then we'll be done. See, putting up the jumps here. Just finished. Now the second round was much better than the first couple of rounds. She calmed down a lot and then she's much more cooperative. So yeah, now we're just waiting for Andrew to come get us so we can load and go home. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a prize giving or if they'll just let us know how much we placed, but we'll see. Look how cute she is all over there. Everyone was here to help, so that was really nice. Hey guys, so I just wanted to go through the results from the competition. Honestly, I feel like Abby did really well. She was very excited when we got there, and I must say that the show was a little bit rushed in terms of we had to start immediately. We didn't really have time to warm up, so I basically got on and walked to the dressage arena and walked in and started doing my tests. So that was a little bit rushed, and I would have liked to get a feel for her and warm her up nicely, but as it is with shows, you can't always control the circumstances and how things play out. So I have my dressage test results here. So I thought I would just give you guys some feedback, and also I just want to record it so that when I progress, as I progress, I can just see where I started versus where I am hopefully in the future. So for the first elementary test that I did, she had to enter and halt at X and salute the judges, which she got 0 for. She just wouldn't stand still. She was like constantly like moving. She just didn't want to stand, and she was very excited. I think the environment was really overwhelming for her, so I didn't force it. Then I had to turn right and show walk into trot transition. I got half a mark there because the circle wasn't round. The arena had like almost like cable that it had been cornered off with, and she kind of walked into the cable and started moving the cable and making the arena bigger for herself. So I'm not sure why she was doing that. She was very unsure of the whole situation. So my circle wasn't round. I wasn't, yeah, it was a bit of a mess, but she was all right. The beginning of my test was a bit, you know, very iffy, and we struggled a bit to get into it, but we ended with 8.5 out of 10. So it's like 85%, which is really good and kind of unheard of. But this was really elementary, and the judges, you either got 0 if you didn't do what was asked of you. You know, in holds, you either got a 0 or a 1. There was no sort of in between, if that makes sense. Good. Then I decided to sign up for the other class. There were only 2 classes available, but remember, with each level there's 3 things you have to do. You have to do dressage test, a jumping course, and a cross-country course. So she was going really well. After the first dressage test, where we got the 85%, we then had to go and do the jumping course, which was a bit nerve-wracking for me. We don't have a lot of fillers at home, so the colors of the poles and things were a lot for her, but she did the best she could, and she was just very hesitant, so I couldn't get her into a cantering rhythm or to keep the trot. At one stage, I think I even show in the video, she completely halts in front of jump number 5, and I literally have to ask someone on the side, do you have a crop for me, so that I can kick her on and get her going. And she clears the jump and she gets over, but she got about 3 jumps down, so for each jump it's 4 penalty points. So she did get quite a lot of jumps down because she was super unsure, very hesitant walking into it. But we didn't come off and we didn't get eliminated, so it's a win for me in my books. And then after the jumping class, we went ahead and did the cross country, which she was much better at, naturally, because that's what we, you know, in terms of jumping, that's how the jumps look at home. We do jump a lot of log when we're on outrides and things, so she's more used to that. Then I decided to sign her up for the second level, which was the 55, still elementary dressage test. The only difference is this one had a canter in. The first one had only walk and trot and a circle on each rein. This one had a little canter, so when I first walked in, I had to stand and halt and salute the judges, which she did, so she got her mark. Then this is when she started stepping out, so I had to transition and do a circle in the trot, and as I was doing the circle, she just got wider and wider, and there was like a rope or something that marked off the arena, and she just kind of moved with the rope and started like leg yielding out of the arena, basically. And then she started like freaking out because the rope was touching her back legs, and she was like, what's happening? So that was a bit stressful for her, but so she lost the mark there. Down the center line, was the horse straight for a few strides? Yes, she did get that. Did the rider change the diagonal? No. I was trying to control her and just calm her down, and she was obviously on the wrong diagonal. Was the horse straight, and did they show at least 4 strides of walk? No, I think I only had 2 strides of walk because she was busy prancing. So she was super excited after the canter, and I couldn't get her to walk, so she got 0 there. Halt and salute, did the horse stand and did the rider salute correctly? I got 0. So for my second test, I got 55 or 5.5. So yeah, I mean, you know what, at the end of the day, and then we went to jump. The second round was a bit better. She didn't exactly stop because I went in with a crop, and I anticipated she was gonna, you know, stop or whatever she was gonna do. So I was kind of ready for it. She did knock, she knocked 2. They were a bit higher, so she kind of basculed over them nicely. She got over them really nicely, which I was really proud of and really happy about. The jumping really riled her up, and she got super excited to the point where I was trying to make my stirrup shorter and she wouldn't even stand, like constantly sidestepping, like moving sideways into people. She just really wasn't listening because she was super overwhelmed with everything that was going on. After the second class of the jumping, she really did calm down. Once we did our first cross-country class, she also calmed down and she was much better once I got her to run and get out some of that energy. And she'd, you know, been at the grounds for an hour or 2, she really seemed to calm down a lot with the cross-country. We did really well, and we came 3rd in our class overall. And I think there were 6 competitors in our class and 9 competitors in the level above us. We didn't place in the second level, but we came third in our own level, which is honestly more than I expected, because when I was going in, I was just really scared that she was gonna freak out and start rearing, or you know, refuse a jump and I was gonna come off, or whatever the case. Maybe you never know what to expect with these things. So number one, I'm glad we didn't get eliminated, and number two, I stayed on and we ended really well. So I'm really happy with that. I'm happy with her. The show prep was really the most fun for me, spending the Friday before with her, grooming her, bathing her, plaiting her, and just giving her so much love and affection. So yeah, I'm excited for the next shows coming up. My goal for this year was to get her to a competition and see how she reacts, and we did that. So as far as I'm concerned, anything we do for the rest of the year is really a bonus. I'm happy that I could take you guys on the journey. I hope you guys enjoy the footage, and stay tuned for the next upcoming improvements we're going to be making. I have quite a few notes from the facilitators and the judges that have advised, you know, rhythm is really important with her, to keep a rhythm, especially coming into the jumps. And thanks for tuning in for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, because it really supports my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.